Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Boy, it was a rad weekend at Joe Fest, and we've got a lot of toys to discuss. But today we're going to be taking a look at the first dropped at Joe Fest, the Savage Crucible Drevarthi Sentinel. If Saturday morning cartoons fueled your imagination as a kid and powers your action figure collecting now as an adult, then you're in the right place. Thanks for stopping by, and welcome to Saturday Morning Toy Collector.
And if you like my content, please consider subscribing.
For more than 2 years now, Articulated Empire has become your trusted online retailer. They carry all the latest lines like Mythic Legion, Savage Crucible, Marvel Legends, NECA, and much, much more. They ship your items quickly and securely. You'll be quite happy how Steve and his team follow through with their care and attention. Articulated Empire also offers free shipping over $75 and no tax except for Illinois residents. So head over to articulatedempire.com today and build your empire. Just teased last week and marked with social media posts of bloody handprints, the Drevarthi Sentinel surely looks ready for battle. This guy's got a really nice bio. If you want to sit here and pause it and take a read, you can. All right, there is the Sentinel opened up, and out of the package you can see everything he comes with. He comes with some pretty gnarly hand blades here, a little tiny dagger, a sword, extra helmet, bloody hands, and this huge rockin' axe. We got some extra hands right here, and I can't wait to get this guy opened up to see if he's hiding any extra little trinkets around in the background. But as you know, with Savage Crucible, it's all about discovery and secrets, right? Like, what secret items did you get? Now, I'm feeling kind of something long in here. This is a longer bag, so I'm hoping we get a pretty epic weapon. And then the loot bags, which are new, sort of replacing the cards, which I think is a really good replacement here. And we're going to see what we get. Typically, it's coins and jewels and things, but every once in a while, you'll get a trinket sort of like this. I think I might have gotten this one before. This is the it's like a little ring with like some sort of like little animal bird skull on it, but this is really cool. I'm actually going to put this on him. I don't know, I'm trying to remember which one I got with Elric. It might have been a ring, maybe with a jewel on the inside. I can't remember, or maybe it was just a ring. Maybe I don't have that one. I don't know. I'll have to look. And then we get an exclusive sort of like blind bag weapon here. And it is a longer bag. So let's see here. Oh, it feels like an axe. Now, I have one of their axes already. I'm trying to remember which one I have, because I think there's two. Okay, oh, this is really cool. All right, so we get the sort of the lava axe. Hey, that's actually very appropriate for this guy. You know, the volcanic axe. Now, I'm trying to remember. I don't think I have this one. I think I have the other axe. Let me go see. Yep, I have the other axe. I have the blue axe here, and so these are kind of like sister blades. You've got like your frost axe and your flame axe. I couldn't remember which one of these I had. There's a little bit of translucency here, and so yeah, there are two axes, and I have them both, and this is pretty dope. And I'm really glad that this is what I got with the fiery, ashy sort of Sentinel figure, because I think this is very appropriate. All right, here is the figure himself, and you know, I just want to give a quick shout out to my buddy Sean, Action Figure Armory over on eBay, who made this rotating base for me a long time ago. You guys have seen this before, but also, he made this riser. I was like, this base is awesome, but what I really need is I need to be able to raise the figure up. So I was like, shout out to him for making this riser for me. I absolutely love it, and it is it's pretty perfect, and it helps make this guy a little more eye level with the camera. So I appreciate you, Sean. Thank you so much. All right, now just taking a look at the figure itself, I thought this guy was a ton of new parts just at first blush. Like every time I see something from them, I'm like, oh, that's got to be new. And there's some really smart reuse here, which of course it goes without saying because that's just smart action figure business, right? But we do get some really nice new shoulder pauldrons. I love these shoulder pauldrons with like the animal, like the sort of like the skull here. You know, is this the skull of like fallen creatures he's dispatched, possibly? So the shoulder pauldrons are new. But I was also thinking that this chest harness was new, and then I realized that this actually came in like a weapons kit or like a character pack. I don't know if it was the Raiders pack or something, but you see how like there's two pieces here to the fur part. Here they only have the top piece because it's separate. These are two separate pieces, so we get just the harness here, the top piece. So that's really cool. The bracers or the gauntlet wristbands are new, and then the belt here. I believe the first time we saw this was with the Varnox twins. The loincloth and waist piece belt here is new, and I love how all that's tied together and mimics the design of the sword and the knife. The furry boots and leather wraps are from the Varnox twins as well, and then the sandaled feet are from Naraka. So some smart reuse here because, yeah, man, every time I see a figure, I'm like, oh, look at that. That's got to be new head to toe. And then you start digging and looking, and you're like, oh, they snuck this piece back in. I think I have him leaning forward a little too much. But man, the paint on this is just so good. And I want to zoom in here because the handprints all over the body, if you guys can see, are glossy. And so they sort of have like this reflective sheen on them, making them look like wet, bloody handprints that were just placed. And they're accurately sized to the character's hands as well. So it doesn't, it's like very believable that, somebody of, the hands and the prints line up. You've got lots of weapon storage. You have a loop right here on the back of the chest harness. The little dagger can go right here on his back. There's like a little sheath right here, a little leather loop. And then you've got some sword storage right here. Let's see here. Let's get that in there. There we go. And you've got 2 little plug-ins like right there for some extra like little trinkets if you have any that will go on there. And I love the paint. I love how it looks like you can see the skin tone. So instead of casting this all in white, it is actually cast in this, sort of like pinkish skin tone, and then the white is lightly sprayed over top, and then the handprints. I don't know how they did these handprints. I don't know if they actually had like a little stamp that they used, but I love that they're like mismatched. I just realized I'm still like super zoomed out. I'm so sorry, guys. I should have remembered. I love how like there's mismatched handprints. So some are more defined and some are messy. Man, that just looks great. That's just so good. And then pulling this down off the base, we can see that he has some blood on the top here. And if you guys have never had a chance to get your hands on a Savage Crucible figure, what's wrong with you? Do you live under a rock? But no, just kidding. You can see how they have shoulder pauldron placement here and on the back of the arms. So if you have an extra piece of, so you can layer the pauldrons and the armor, and it just looks good. There's like a handprint right there, and man, yeah, this guy's just looking really, really good. Now, again, for those who may not have had the opportunity to get your hands on a man, I love that head too, by the way. Like the head paint, the face paint is just brilliant. It is so dope. Looks very much like, it reminds me of like the War Boys from Mad Max, Fury Road. I think I said that recently, and I think I said Thunder Road. That might have been Omar on Saturday morning with the double jointed. But man, I love that head. Let's go ahead and pop this off real quick and put the other head on, because man, that looks so good. It looks great. I love this guy so much. Yeah, man, these Savage Crucible figures are just pretty fantastic. For articulation, here, let me take off one of the shoulder pauldrons so you can see this a little bit better. His head can look up about that far, can look down that far. It is on a double ball peg, so you are getting like full range of motion and tilt and rotation, which is really cool. I do want to, oh, this is cool. I have a pauldron off. So with the pauldrons on, you can go up about that far. You still have full rotation, but you just got to push it a little bit. You've got some upper bicep swivel here. You've got double pinless elbows. With that, the way that it's jointed looks really nice. You get to see the full elbow. And because of the way that's designed, you also get rotation at above and below that joint. You have hinge and tilt, depending on which wrists you have. Without the armor, of course, you can go all the way on, all the way around, no problem. All right, let's get this popped back on. You've got your upper torso cut here, the diaphragm cut, and then you've got full ball joint and swivel at the waist, so he can crunch all the way forward, lean all the way back. You do have to mind that gap a little bit. No drop down hips, but can kick all the way forward, no problem. You've got that nicely hidden upper thigh swivel both here, and it rotates on the ball joint, which is really cool as well. Double jointed pinless knees, but because of the furry boots, you're only going to go back about that far. You do have rotation at the top of the boot. You've got swivel, some hinge down here. Man, he's really stiff. I need to give him a hot bath. And then rotation at the feet, and thankfully no toe articulation. I don't always need toe articulation. It kind of depends on the character, really. Spider-Man, I kind of like toe articulation on Spider-Man. Flash figures, people who need to get down in crouching poses, maybe Daredevil, but I don't always need it. Just taking a look at some of the fine detail on the pelt. I mean, there's like a light brown dry brushing, but also a white dry brushing, or a gray. So you're getting two different tones, and it really looks, it's very fine. It looks very much like hair. This is some of the best leather work I have seen. If you guys can see the leather work right there on the belt, just looks absolutely incredible. So much like real leather. Some more of the glossy handprints on the back. That just is so impressive to me. Leather on the gauntlets looks great. You've got dark brown leather bands going around the leather boots. The fur paint matches here, so it's clearly from the same animal. Less paint on the feet. That's going to be less noticeable, when you're running into battle. And then, of course, the blood from putting the handprints all over. Geez, what more can I say? This guy is pretty freaking fantastic. And if you're wondering, yes, absolutely, he can get both hands on a weapon. The arm mobility, the double jointed elbows. Yeah, you're definitely getting some really nice dual-handed poses, and which is great when they come with like a massive sword like this, or even a spear. And what can I say more about this figure? It is brutal. It is savage. It is creative. I love the backstory. I love the aesthetic. And it is an army builder, which is the best thing possible. It's one of the things that I love about Savage Crucible, is that their unique named characters are amazing, but their army builders are just as unique and dynamic. And I love that you could like switch this up with different armor or different helmets. There's so many things that you can pop and swap from their library of parts and armor and belts and everything that just completes this look. And of course, he absolutely fits in with that world, that Savage Crucible world, and the idea that they could be potentially be introducing like insectoid creatures that have come out of the earth to go into the storyline. I can't wait. I wasn't able to attend Joe Fest, so thank you and shout out to all my buddies who were there, who were able to pick one of these up for me. Don't worry, I believe this was just a first drop at Joe Fest, not an exclusive, so this guy will be up on their website later in the year at some point, and I'm sure they'll announce a big in-stock sale for this guy, because I'm definitely going to pick up at least one more. I need at least one more, but probably two, because these guys are just brutal and awesome, and I love them. But let me know in the comments down below what you think of this figure. Did you pick one up? Did somebody get one for you? Are you looking forward to the in-stock sale for it? Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. And as always, be sure to check us out over at Instagram at Saturday Morning Toy Collector. I am your Saturday Morning Toy Collector, Mark, and I'll see you in the toy aisles.